Handball by Birchall, back to Franklin, Pendlebury and Franklin. Franklin hooks the ball back, Johnson had a bit of an airy, and Anderson's going to kick a goal, and he does.
So what was it like for you when you kicked your first goal at the club?
Yeah,
it was an
unbelievable experience. Kicking the goal and then having all the boys get around me just really signifies how much of a bond we have at this club and how good the boys are.
So does it feel like you're part of something quite unique?
Yeah, just being at this club, I think the real family club is just that real unique bond that I think the players, coaching, staff, just everyone around that works in the club just have a good feeling around each other.
And what about the Indigenous players as well? Is that another sort of support element for you?
Yeah, it really helps having other Indigenous boys at the club. Like, we all get around to have lunch here and there or breakfast and just talk about little things that might be going on or just day-to-day things that we can improve on. It just helps us bond with each other and then the rest of the club as well.
Has it helped you settle in a lot more?
Yeah, a lot more. It just really just sort of left that homesickness like at the back of my mind, and just sort of having the other boys here and they've been through the same thing is just really good. So
how has the club, how has Hawthorn supported you through that?
Well, we talk with the player development officers and they've enrolled an Indigenous support person at the club, so we go and have lunch with him and talk about issues or things that we can help around the club that really involves the club and us as one.
And what about the player role models, people like Buddy, like Cyril, like Sean? How important have they been for you, even in terms of your game?
Yeah, they've been huge. You want to get to where they've been, get as many footy games as you can and years of footy at the one club, and they've really been a big help just to see where they're at and where you've got to get to in that circumstance.
Well, family is an important part of your life. How many of them came to your first game?
It'd been my 3 sisters and 2 brothers, yeah.
And you're particularly close to one brother, aren't you?
Yeah, Joe, he's in Adelaide at the moment, yeah.
So do you guys often talk about footy?
Here and there, he just gives me a few tips what to do, and I ask him just for some advice here and there and how I can improve.
Has the support that you've gotten here helped you go further in your footy?
Yeah, it's made me feel more comfortable and having more belief in myself to get more out there and just be more involved in the club.
In terms of your bonding, one thing you all have in common is your rituals and traditions, that you've brought with you. How important are they? Are they part of your life now, and how important are they for you?
For everyone, Indigenous person, I think it's really important just to have that connection back home and just what you want to teach to your the younger kids that you've are role models too. And for my son who is a month old, for me to teach him as he grows up, just to have that connection and just be like the new leader of the group. So
in a lot of ways, because you are a young dad, I guess it's brought on that leadership even more for you.
Yeah, certainly. Just end of last year, Dad passed away, so for me becoming a father and teaching him, I want to go the same path as what my dad taught me.